where the land is soaking wet. Wetlands! Wetlands! What? Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. Oh, hi. A wetland is any place where the wet is land. That's what I got the idea for the name. A place like a swamp, bog, or a marsh, or a bog, or a swamp, or a wetland. They're all different kinds of wetlands. Marshes. This is a marsh. You can tell it because of the weeds and reeds and weeds and reeds and weeds and reeds.
Wetland is useless with all bacteria that's in there and everything.
Hey, science guy! Free pizza!
Wetland it's full of water. It's wet and it's land.
Quicksand, like you see in the movies, is really wet land. Wet land!
I'm Fish. I'm a biologist who studies pollution and how it affects
Quicksand!
Oh, this is good.
Smelly.
Wetlands are a lot like a sponge, as you can see here.
It's really quite fun to work in the mud.
How can wet land soak up floods? Wouldn't bare be better? Well, please consider the following. Wetlands soak up floods in a couple of ways. First of all, water. Take a look at this. Here's a moist or wet sponge, and here's a very moist or wet sponge. When you put them in water, the moist sponge soaks up water a lot faster than the dry sponge. That's because water, take a look at this. These are our science.
Bill? Bill?
The marbles are like science, and these pegs are like these pegs. This side is like bare. Now watch what happens. 3, 2, 1.
Wetlands are important because So my job out here is to check on the contaminants that are influencing this wetland. Smelly.
Just lie on your back and breathe for a while.
This is a wetland that Native Americans call quicksand.
The thing is, wetlands are more like wastelands, and that's a bad thing.
Now quicksand probably happens where there's an underground source of bare, so that the quicksand is mostly bare bogs and bogs and bogs, swamps, marshes, bogs and bogs, swamps, marshes, bogs, swamps, bogs, all that stuff, and they're beautiful places.
Careful. Watch it there. Easy does it.
Whoa!
Whoa!
When I do my study, this is the stuff I look for. Smelly.
This is a big wetland. Hello, Gabe. This is a big wetland. Wetlands. Scientists figure that about 1/3 of the world's endangered species depend on quicksand.
It's muck, like this. This is the technical name.
Well, that's our show. Thanks for watching. If you'll excuse me, I've got some quicksand to investigate. See ya! Hi,
Smelly.